everyone. We're going to be continuing our work through this week on our hips. So today might be a little bit of a shorter class, something that you guys can do when you just have about 30-45 minutes to practice. So begin in a comfortable seated position, maybe seated up on a bolster to help elevate the hips above the knees. Closing your eyes. Feeling your sit bones ground down to the mat below. Feeling the lengthening up through the spine, out through the crown of the head. Noticing any sensations, any sounds, any smells, any feelings on your skin. Begin to tune into the breath at the tip of the nose. Cool air, the tip of the nose on the inhale. Warm air, the tip of the nose on the exhale. Feeling the quality of the breath, see how it's flowing. Not judging, just being aware. Feeling the belly rise on the inhales. Falling on the exhales. We'll begin by doing equal breathing, summa breathing. Very simple breath. We inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continuing at your own pace. You can lengthen the breath if you'd like, but just make sure inhale and exhale are the same length. Couple more breaths. Finishing after this exhale, slowly opening your eyes. Good. So let's start by beginning extending our legs out in front, just pointing and flexing the feet. Hands can gently be behind you. You can lean a little bit back on the hands. All right, let's do circles in one direction. Going as fast or as slow. I'm going kind of fast. I don't know. I'm feeling like going fast this afternoon. Reversing direction. And my right one's always cracking. All right, good. From here, bringing the left foot up, knee up towards the sky, bringing the left foot in, out to the side. From here, we lower down, internally rotating the hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale back. Following your breath. Again, going as fast or as slow. Starting to warm up that hip joint. Okay, changing sides. Right foot out, 45 degree, left, right knee up. Exhaling forward, inhale up, exhale back. Internally and externally, rotating that hip joint, blade. Again, going as fast or as slow as feels good to you. Okay, coming back through the middle. Both feet out now, about a little bit wider than hip width apart. Flex the toes up. Exhale, lowering down to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Following your flow. One more each side. And coming back to center. Good. Coming over on hands and knees now. Preparing the body. Coming into our tabletop. Wrists below the shoulders, fingertips spread strong on the mat below. Tops of the feet to the floor, knees under the hips. Just closing the eyes. And just begin to move your hips and shoulders. However feels good. So maybe doing a nice figure 8 with the hips. Maybe doing some big circles. Maybe lowering down to the shoulders as you start to twist the body. Just close the eyes and go with your flow. Waking up the whole spine. Noticing the sensations as you move. Pausing in any spot that you might feel some tension and like to breathe there. And when you're ready, coming back to neutral. Tucking the toes under, exhaling, pressing down into the hands. Lifting the hips up towards the sky, shoulders come onto the back, armpits facing the mat. Lengthen up through the tailbone, relaxing the head. Looking between the feet or up towards your navel. From here, begin to walk your dog, slowly lowering one heel at a time down towards the mat. Bend the knees, lengthen up through the tailbone one last time, lowering the heels down towards the mat. Walking the feet up towards the hands, releasing the head, crown towards the floor. Grabbing onto the elbows. Hanging like a rag doll, begin to sway the body right and left. Coming back through center now, grounding down, four corners of the feet, bend the knees. Gently roll the spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Arms reaching out and up, shoulders down away from the ears, relax. Look up, maybe the palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Sun salutation. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, swan back down, crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, look forward. Exhaling, fold, hands come down, stepping the right foot back into lunge. Drop the hands, left foot back into plank. Next exhale, drop knees, chest, chin down to the mat, inchworm. Inhaling, tops of the feet to the floor, slide the belly through, chest opens, cobra. Exhale, elbows in by the ribcage, back to the knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Next inhale, bring the right foot forward, stepping through your hands into lunge. Exhaling, left foot to meet the right, fold. Inhaling, arms reaching out and up. Look up, maybe palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, hands down, stepping left foot back into lunge. Inhaling, right foot back into plank. Exhale, drop knees, chest, chin, inchworm. Inhale, tops of the feet to the floor, slide the belly through, shoulders up and back, cobra. Exhaling, push back to the knees, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Next inhale, stepping the left foot through, in between the hands, lunge. Exhaling, right foot to meet the left, forward fold.
Grounding down through both feet, arms reaching out and up, shoulders away from the ears. Look up, extended mountain. Exhaling, hands to heart. Close the eyes. See how the body's feeling. Let's continue one round sun salutation V. Inhale, sitting back into our chair, arms lifting up. Core is engaged. Exhale, straighten the legs, swan dive down, crown of the head coming to the floor. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, look forward. Exhaling, fold, hands come down, stepping our right foot back into lunge. Drop the right knee, top foot comes to the ground, scissoring the legs together. Inhaling, arms lift up, sink into the hips, crescent lunge. Exhaling, hands come down, lift the right knee, left foot steps back, plank. Either knees, chest, chin, or heels come over toes, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, rolls the tops of the toes, push up, shoulders up and back, upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling over the toes or push back to the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift, right foot up towards the sky, three-legged dog, hips squared. Exhale, stepping right foot forward, dropping the left heel, left toe slightly out, 45-degree angle. Inhale, arms lifting up towards the sky, warrior one, square the hips to the front. Exhale, hands drop down, step the left foot forward, fold. Inhale, sit the hips back into the chair, lift the arms up, chair. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold, crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift, look forward. Exhaling, fold, stepping our left foot back into lunge. Drop the left knee, top of the foot to the floor, scissor the legs together. Inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Curl the left toes under, lift the left leg, stepping the right foot back. Either knees, chest, chin, or prepare for chaturanga. Heels over the toes, lowering down. Coming to the tops of the feet, pressing the chest through and up, upward facing dog. Exhale, either pushing back to the knees, curling over the toes, upward, downward facing dog. Sorry. Inhale, left foot lifting up towards the sky, three-legged dog, square the hips. Exhale, stepping the left foot forward, drop the right heel, right toes turn out, 45-degree angle. Inhale, lifting the hands up, bring that right hip forward, left hip back, bend into the knee. Warrior one. Exhale, hands down, stepping the right foot forward, fold. Inhale, sitting into the chair, lifting up, core engaged. Exhaling, hands to heart. Whew. Close the eyes, breathe here. Blood should be pumping. Spine is awake. All of our joints have been lubricated. All right, let's keep going. Let's get into those hips. We're gonna keep flowing. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, stepping right foot back into lunge, dropping the knee, dropping the top of the foot. Right hand comes down. From here, we're just going to begin to bring the hips back, arm comes forward, bringing the hips forward, arm circles around to the back. So just start kind of flowing with your body. Hips come forward, arm goes back, arm comes forward, hips go back. So just maybe closing your eyes here, circling hips around, circling your shoulder, opening that shoulder. All right, coming back now, pausing here, maybe grounding into that right hand, lifting that left foot up, bending into the left knee. Sorry, turn this way so you can see. All right, ground down, open that chest. On the exhale, bring the hips down towards the mat. Use the breath. Open the chest, open the heart. more stretch. Bring that leg in towards the bum. And breathe. One more breath here. All right, now bring that foot in towards the bum. Square your shoulders forward. Come down onto that right forearm. From here, breathe. Huge quad stretch. Using the breath on the exhale, bring the hips down. Keep the heel close to the butt if you can. One more breath here. Good. Coming back up. Exhaling, release the leg down. Push, lift that right knee up. And from here, we're going to walk our hands over to the right, lift the left heel up. Inhaling, walking back across, left toes down, right heels up. Inhaling, bringing the hips over to the other side. So just keep following your flow. Right, today is about flow, finding yours and getting into your hips. All right, coming back to the right side now. We're gonna stay here. Left toe is active, so hands can be here. Maybe we can bring our hands to prayer. Maybe if you want to extend the right hand out along the right inner thigh, left hand up towards the sky. Maybe the left hand reaches around, and maybe you can bind hands. Breathing here. Otherwise, we're in prayer. One more breath. All right, hands come down. Walk back to the front of the mat. Lift the right heel up. Lunge. Exhale, step. Right foot forward to meet the left. Crown of the head to the floor. Hold. Grounding down through both feet. Arms lifting out and up towards the sky. Look up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, hands down, stepping that left foot back into lunge. Drop the left knee. Top of the foot down to the mat. Here we go. Start circling the right arm. As the right hand comes forward, hips come back. Arm goes back, hips come forward. Finding your flow. Doing this a few times. Finding what feels good for you. Fast, slow. Remember, there's no right or wrong. Okay. Let's go one more time. Coming back here. Bending into that left hip flexor. Grounding down now to the left hand. Bend that left foot up. Reaching around with the right. Maybe we can grab onto the foot. Otherwise, use a strap, use a scarf. You can't get the foot. All right, from here, grounding into, opening the chest up to the right. On the exhales, sinking down into those hip flexors. Closing the eyes, using the breath. Getting into those hip flexors. One more breath here. Good, coming back up. Squaring the shoulders, squaring the hips. Bring that heel in towards the bum. Lower down to the left hand. Quad stretch. Trying to keep the shoulders square. Bowing down. Keeping that heel in towards the bum. Breathe. Use your breath to get into the hips to release the tension. One more breath here. Exhale. Coming back up. Releasing the left leg down.
Drop the left hand. Lift the left knee up. Begin to walk the hands over to the left and back to the right. Lifting the hips up, lowering the hips down. Right toe up, left heel down. Hips come up, right toe down, left toe up. Find your flow. Find what feels good. Let's do a couple more each side. Coming back to the left, lift the right toes up, and we're here. If your foot that you're over, if the heel comes up, that's perfectly fine. A lot of this depends on our bone structure. My heel will always be up because my ankle bone is compressing against my foot bone, and it won't go any further. So don't worry if your foot's off the floor. Now, maybe we find balance and bring our hands into prayer. If you want to try a bind, reach that left hand out, press it against left tricep against the left outer thigh, inner thigh, sorry. Right hand reaching back. Maybe you stay here. You want to go for the bind, bring the right hand behind the back. Bring the left hand around the left thigh. Holding here, opening the chest, breathe. Otherwise, we stay here in prayer or hands down. One more breath. Good. Coming back now through center, pushing hands the outsides of the right foot, kicking back through the left heel lunge. Exhaling, stepping left foot forward, crown of the head to the floor, fold. Inhaling, arms reaching out and up. Look up, palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Close the eyes. See how you're feeling. Notice what is going on in the hips. And let's continue. Inhaling, extended mountain. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, stepping the right foot back into lunge. From here, we're going to wiggle our left toes to the outside of the foot. Lizard pose. So, left foot to the outside of the mat, left hand to the inside of the foot. Maybe we drop our left foot, right knee down, tops of the foot to the floor. From here, maybe we can begin to play with lowering down onto our forearms. Breathing here. Getting into the hip. Using the breath, helping to melt the heart. One more breath here. Coming back up onto the hands. Lift the back knee. And we're going to begin to bring our hips side to side. Just kind of flowing here. Back and forth. Okay, coming back to center. From here, stepping the left foot back, downward facing dog. One breath here. Next, inhale, stepping the right foot forward to the outside of the foot. Same process, other side. Lower down to the left knee, top of the foot to the floor. Inhaling, lengthening through the chest. Maybe we stay here. Maybe if you want to go further, you can come down onto the forearms. Using the breath, gently lowering, one breath at a time. So using the breath to exhale away any tension. Noticing any differences in your sides. Which side feels more open? Where are you feeling the tension? Just notice it. Become aware. And release the tension on the exhales. Good. Coming back up, dropping down to the hands. Lift the back knee up. And let's swing our hips side to side. Okay, coming back through center, stepping her right foot back, downward facing dog. From here, we can either do a hop or step one foot at a time, coming to the outsides of the feet, preparing for our Malasana beat pose. So bringing the hips down towards the mat, elbows pressing into the inner thighs pressing into the elbows. Lifting up. I need my block. Having a block that we can sit on. Lengthening up through the spine. Elbows into thighs, thighs into elbows, lengthen. One more breath here. Good. Exhaling, hands come down. Push the hips up. Heel toe the feet in. Fold. Crown of the head to the floor. Inhaling, arms lifting out and up. Reach up. Maybe the palms touch. Exhaling, hands to heart. Close the eyes. See how the hips are. Good. All right. Let's do one standing pose. Prepare for dancer. So shifting our weight onto the left foot, grounding down through the four corners of the feet. Bending the right foot up, reaching back with the right hand, grabbing on from the inside of the foot, thumb facing down the big toe. Inhaling, left hand reaches up for the sky. Exhaling, hinging forward, kicking back into the right hand. Arch the back when you can't kick anymore. Then begin to lower. Lower the chest, reach forward. Forward, kick with equal balance, finding the balance. One more breath here. Reach. Exhale. Woo. Coming back up. Lowering the foot down. Shaking it out. Give a little shimmy. Other side. Grounding down through the right foot. Bending the left up. Reaching around with the left hand, grabbing from the inside of the foot. Thumb facing down the big toe. Inhale, reaching up through the right fingertips. Palm facing front. Beginning here, kick back into the hand, beginning to arch the back. When you can't kick anymore, then you may begin to lower down. Reaching forward, kicking up. Equal efforts. This is how you will find your balance. Keep reaching, keep kicking, keep reaching, keep kicking. Grounding down. Lifting back up, slow and controlled. Lower the foot down, lower the hand. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good job. Coming down to a seated position. Feet out to a V. Wide-legged seated fold. Inhaling, arms reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling, hinging forward. Palms come down, maybe on the ground. From there, on the exhales, maybe you can walk your hands out a little bit more. Toes flexed, pointed towards the ceiling. Using the breath, bringing yourself down, body heavy. Taking a couple of more breaths here. Gently walking the hands back in. Lifting the hips up. Good. From here, feet together. Bending the right foot up. Stepping it over the left. Bringing the left foot back. to the right hip. Seated twist. Inhale, reaching up through the left hand. Exhale, reaching around over the right thigh. Right hand behind the back. Twisting open. Looking out over the right shoulder. Inhaling, rounding down through the sit bones. Exhaling, twisting from the lower part of the spine. Inhale, lengthening up through the sit bones. Exhaling, thoracic middle part of the spine. Last twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting at the upper part of the spine. Look back over the shoulder. Good. Coming back through center. Counter twist to the left. Bring the right foot down, back towards the left hip. Right hand, right thigh, left hand, left thigh, push. Left hand, right thigh, right hand, left thigh, pull. Good. Grounding down through both sit bones. We're going to go for cow-faced arms as well. So inhale, right hand up towards the sky. Palm facing the back. Exhaling down. Inhale, left hand out, thumb facing down. And bringing it up and around, interlacing the hands. If you need a scarf, a belt, a strap, please grab and use. Inhale, opening. Exhaling, hinging forward into the hips. Using the breath. Feeling yourself round down. Don't let that right hip come up off the mat. Using those hips. Get down. See the breath going down into those hips, swirling around. Releasing the tension on the exhales. One more breath here. Good. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhaling, releasing the hand. Ooh. Roll out those shoulders, frontwards, backwards. Now, feet are going to kind of stay where they are. Ground the feet down. Walk yourself twisting around to the left. Bring the hips up towards the sky. Keep walking around, coming around the right. And sit back down. Legs should be ready for seated twist, other side. If they're not, don't worry. Just get back into it from the front. Or from seated forwards. Inhaling, so make sure both sit bones are grounded back down. Inhale, lifting up through the right arm. Exhale, reaching that arm over the left thigh. Left hand coming back down behind the spine. Inhaling, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Exhaling, twisting over the left shoulder. Inhaling, ground down, lengthen. Exhale, begin twisting from the lumbar, lower section of the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, twisting from the midsection of the spine. Last time, inhale, extend up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist over that left shoulder. Good, coming back through center, opening up. Other side. Coming back, bringing that right foot down and back towards that left foot back and down, towards that right hip. Left hand, left hip, right hip, push. Right hand, left hand, right hip, pull. Or not hip, thigh, sorry. Give yourself a little wiggle, both hips back down on the ground, both sit bones. Inhale, left hand up, face the back, bring it down between the scapulas. Inhaling, right hand down, thumb facing down, reaching back up towards the left. Maybe you can interlace the hands. If you need a strap or a scarf, use that. Inhaling here, lengthening. Exhaling, closing the eyes, beginning to fold forward. Using the breath, breathing into the hips, Keeping that left hip ground down. Don't let it come up. Using the breath, breathing into the shoulders, breathing into the hips, breathing into wherever you are feeling it, swirling around. Fresh oxygen. Exhaling away the tension. Hinging, bending one step further. One more breath here. Hold. Good. Inhaling. Coming back up. Releasing the arms. Giving yourself a nice swim forwards, backwards. Alright, good. Gently releasing the legs, bringing them forward, uncrossing them. Let's windshield wiper our legs again. So feet coming out, a little bit further than hip width apart, leaning back on our hands, opening, lifting the chest. Lift those toes up, feet active, bringing the knees down to one side, inhaling back up, exhaling, lowering down to the other. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Couple more, follow your own pace, follow your own flow. Feet coming down now. Working our way down. Just roll down. Preparing for bridge. Walking the feet in towards the fingertips. Rounding down through the four corners of the feet. Keeping the knees as if we're squeezing a ball between the legs. Feel the inner thighs activate. On the exhale, tuck the tailbone, feel the full length of the spine on the mat. From there, lift the hips up towards the sky. Keep squeezing that imaginary ball. Maybe we bring the hands underneath, interlacing the fingertips, grounding down, lift the hips even more. Bring that chest close to the chin, lift, hold here, don't forget to breathe. One more breath, lift another inch. Exhale, releasing the hands out. Slowly lower it back down. Gently bringing the knees into the chest, wrapping around, giving your legs a hug. Maybe rocking back and forth on the back. From here, today I'm just going to end with legs up in the air. If you would like to go into shoulder stand, your body's telling you go into shoulder stand, please do so. Otherwise, you can end like me, more restorative posture, legs up in the air. I'm putting a bolster to help elevate the hips, letting the hands fall out to the sides, palms facing up, holding here for 10 breaths. You're going into shoulder stand. Lift the hips up like you're in bridge. Bring the fingertips up and underneath behind the lower spine. Kicking your legs up into the air. Holding there for 10 breaths. Gently bring the legs down, rolling yourself down out of your shoulder stand. Removing the bolster or the block. We can all come into fish pose, lengthen the legs straight, toes pointing towards the ground, palms coming under the bum, palms facing the ground, lifting up onto the crown of the head. Lean on your forearms, crown of the head looking back towards your mat, or maybe the eyes are closed. Opening the throat, feeling the stretch in the throat, in the chest. Gently lowering back into the back of the head, releasing the hands. And we can either end, you can end in Shavasana, having the toes pull out and heels fall in, or you can bring the feet together, bump base of the feet together into your cobbler's pose, butterfly pose. This is too much on the inner thighs. Place blocks, place pillows underneath the thigh, or just into regular corpse pose Shavasana. Letting go of your practice. Letting go of your practice. Relaxing the toes, feet, ankles, calves, shins, hips, thighs. Feeling the pelvis ground down into the mat below. Relaxing the core, back, chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms, wrists, palms, fingertips. Letting it all go. Feeling the neck muscles relax. Back of the head grounding down, falling, melting into the ground. Eyeballs going back into their eye sockets, heavy. Tip of the tongue falling away from the roof of the mouth. Jaw relaxes. Maybe the lips part. Finding stillness here.
a nice big stretch up overhead, planting the toes. Maybe a yawn comes out. Bending the knees back up towards the sky. Rolling over onto one side of the body, taking a couple of breaths here. Coming back. Pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Feeling yourself sit. The seat bones grounding down below. Lengthening up through the spine, out through the crown of the head. Inhale, bringing the shoulders forward and up towards the ears. Exhale, rolling them back and down. Taking a couple of breaths here. Noticing how you feel. Notice how your hips feel. Is there space? Feel open. Maybe they feel tight. That's okay. Just notice. Bring your hands into prayer now. Let's close with one Om. Inhaling. Rubbing your hands together, creating heat, creating energy. Placing the hands over the eyes, blinking them open a few times. Running the hands up over the head, body, chest, side bodies, back, hips. Getting lots of love and energy here to the hips, thighs, calves, shins, ankles, feet, toes, down into the ground. Sharing your energy, sharing your love. Receiving it back tenfold. Namaste.